Cool. Well, there was something else happened that day as well.
What else happened there?
There was this little thing in Manchester where Games Workshop showed some stuff.
Oh.
Apparently.
What, Ox of Omen Book 4 or 5, whichever one that is.
Oh, speaking of, I did finish the Lions book. Do you want a brief review? Or do you not give a shit?
I have. Give me the roundabout. The synopsis. As
this one. So, I would say if you want a King Arthur in Warhammer, adventure, just a bunch of King Arthur myths mashed up with Dark Angels, then it's a fun book. I actually enjoyed the little story and the things that happen. The lion wakes up and starts gathering all the fallen he finds, and he judges each one and is like, are you evil or not? Well, I forgive you if you're not evil, and then we'll reconquer the Imperium Nihilus that's fallen into chaos and disarray.
Okay.
That was pretty fun. Not great, not terrible. Still a nice little Arthurian myth. If you want any answers or story or resolution or any kind of why is the lion back? What's he been doing?
Yeah.
Where did he get his new stuff from? What happens when he meets Cypher or Luther or Guilliman or the Emperor? If you any burning questions you have about 40k continuity, don't fucking bother.
Okay,
There's
right.
nothing in this book at all.
Nothing involved.
It literally answers 0 questions. If you're wondering where did he get his new sword and shield from, he literally pulls them out of fucking midair. He just pulls his sword out of thin air at one point. It's just mind-bogglingly vague about
Magic.
Yeah, he just has new magic powers now. Do not ask any further questions.
Okay, sure.
He is a magic man who can teleport across space and time, and just that's it.
Okay. Does Rabute know he's...
They haven't met yet. Oh, something broke.
There was a ghost.
It was a spooky ghost. The Emperor got mad about me being mean to Lionel Johnson.
Oh, God. Wait, is the lion appearing here? Just in the corner? Oh, my God.
He's got this new magical power. He can forest walk.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
He has a little meditate, and he goes into a psychic vision of forests of Caliban, and then he walks up through the forest for a bit, and then he has another little think, and then he's in a new place in the world. So maybe he's going into the webway, maybe he's traveling to the warp. Don't worry about it. He can just magically teleport. There's one point where he's in a spaceship, and there's an evil Chaos base who are like, let's go shoot down the Lion spaceship. And then suddenly they're like, oh, there's intruders, but the teleport shields are still up. What's happening? And he's literally just teleported across the entire solar system with his whole squad into the Chaos base through their void shields.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Real strong.
That's a good power.
Maybe if he practices, he could do it with the bigger army.
Oh my God, yeah. Wow, ultimate deep strike.
Yeah.
Jeez, okay.
One time he goes between planets with it, in different star systems.
Oh, God, that is a good power.
Real strong. He does it with him and 20 guys travel across multiple planets with it. So, I mean, all I feel like he needs to do is wait for Abaddon to attack somewhere. Abaddon to stay in one place out of the warp.
Oh, and then
he just goes, right, 100 custodies. We're beaming onto the.
We're getting Abaddon.
We're just going to get
right
Abaddon. Yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah, and he just reached into the forest in the middle of a fight and pulled a power sword out. Ooh. He didn't know it was there.
Oh.
He was just like, oh God, I don't have a weapon. Oh, now I do.
Sorted. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, raises more questions than it answers.
Okay, yeah, sounds just like
just a fun little adventure. That is just remember this bit from Arthurian myth? Now it's got a space marine in it.
But imagine if King Arthur was a space marine.
Yeah. Even all of the fallen angels that he recruits have all got. They're all
Brother Lanceloticus.
Yeah, literally. Gwendoverinen and
Okay. Oh, it's kind of fun, I guess.
yeah, I actually enjoyed those parts. And they've all got their own kind of like trauma and issues. A lot of them have been hanging around in Warhammer for like hundreds of years.
Ooh.
They've all been getting up to their own little adventures. So that was all fun, finding out what the Fallen have been up to. But no resolution. He hasn't met with the Dark Angels yet. He hasn't met anyone.
Oh.
He's just formed his own little like protectorate.
Just having a spin-off series.
Just having his own spin-off adventures, yeah. At one point he goes to a planet, and they're like, oh, thank goodness you've come. During the days of the Great Crusade, the Emperor left this weapon here and said it would be needed in the future, so we kept it in a shrine, and now you're here, you can have it, and it's a plasma pistol, the right size for a Primarch. No human can wield it.
Wow, that's lucky.
That's so lucky!
Great. Good job.
So did the Emperor see the future enough to know that in 10,000 years Lionel Johnson was going to like come to this planet and needed a pistol?
I bet there's a lot of places where he's like, look, here's a melter bomb. Right, at some point we might need that. You guys
build a shrine for this.
Build a shrine. And somewhere else, like, here's a jump pack. Somewhere else, cool new helmet. Just scatter those all across the world.
Fun little Easter eggs for people to discover.
Yeah, that people turn up and like, oh, sweet, needed the helmet. Great. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, no explanation, but kind of fun.
Well, we'll find out one day what he's up to.
What the watch? Because there's even a bit where he's like asks a Watcher in the Dark what's going on, and the Watcher in the Dark is just like, I'll never tell.
Okay, right. Do the Watchers talk?
Yeah, they sort of talk in your brain.
Oh, okay.
It's like you think you hear their thoughts in your mind, kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, they're very intimate.
Very horny. Okay. Wow. Right.
There is one funny bit where he's just he ends up fighting some Chaos Space Marines really early on. He's just literally wakes up in the forest and just finds some Chaos Marines and is like beating them up. He hasn't got a weapon, but he's a Primarch. And he's like, I'm not quite, something is slowing me down. I feel weakened. And he beats up all the Chaos Marines, and in the end, they're led by this Chaos Sorcerer. He's like, what foul hex have you put on me, heretic? Break the curse! As he's like breaking his legs and like immobilizing this guy. And the Chaos Marine, who's like coughing up blood, is like, it's no curse! You're just fucking old!
Wow. Okay. Owned.
Yeah. And he's like, oh no, I am old now. I am still strong enough to beat up like a whole Chaos Warband unarmed, but not quite as quickly as he would have done in his prime.
Fucking age shaming. Wow. Got him. That's elder abuse.
That is elder
Add another
abuse.
crime to what Chaos is up to these days. Wow.